Ruiz with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Thanksgiving means football. 3 games and road teams getting a win. The game of the day in Dallas, where Derek Carr and the Raiders ended a 3-game losing streak, beating the Cowboys 36-33. Cowboys corner Anthony Brown flagged 4 pass interference, the last of which set up Daniel Carlson's game-winning kick in overtime. Dallas flagged 14 times for a franchise record 166 yards. In the nightcap, it was Josh Allen throwing for 260 yards and 4 touchdowns, and the Bills defense did the rest, shutting down the short-handing. Bills roll 31-6. And it was with a 16-14 win over the Lions, Chicago ending a 5-game losing streak under Matt Nagy, who had to answer questions job status less than 48 hours before. This has been a Network Westwood One Radio.
At Napa, things move as wheels engine. We help keep it on the road. And if it's on the road, we have parts. If you need a part, you can get it fast. Like same-day pickup or next-day delivery fast. Napa, when we're not thinking about cars, thinking about the people who drive them. Because when it comes to serving you and our community, our motor wins. That's Napa know-how. Same-day pickup and next-day available at participating stores in stock items only.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
Spanish
is pretty bad, so we're using Babbel.
Babbel, conversation-based method, teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora vamos a español.
Said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Try Babbel free. Go to Babbel.com. That's BABBL.com.
Hola, buenos dias. No, I did not subscribe to Babbel. That's as far as I'm going to go. Oh, I know more Spanish, Gene. Más cerveza, por favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, I tell you.
Another beautiful day in the valley.
Another beautiful day, yes.
Yes.
I even put on a light jacket.
Well, if you've noticed, I'm wearing a very light jacket as well, because when I left the house about 5:15 this morning, it was chilly.
Yes. It was chilly.
Yes.
It's gotten a little bit more as every day's passed by. It's
chilly for us. It's absolutely perfect for the snowbirds that are visiting.
Yeah, and they're here. I've seen the license.
I'm seeing more and more of them.
Yes.
Okay, that's the thing. We like our snowbirds.
We're being invaded.
Yes. Okay, and did you have a good giving?
Thanksgiving? And
non-traditional, right?
Non-traditional, yes. We everybody else do the cook.
Okay. I let my wife, Pam, and my sisters, Peggy and Kathy, do the cooking.
That worked well.
It worked marvelous.
Well, who washed the dishes?
Actually, my sister. That's I help. I am not helpless around the house. I do, helped in kind of dicing up some of the ingredients for the stuffing, other things. And I help. And traditionally, when I start, get a sharp knife out to dice up onions and carrots and celery, usually, with a severe laceration. Didn't happen this year.
Is that right? Usually you cut, is what you're saying.
Oh, yes.
Well, you're the guy, like the guy says, he's an advertisement for what not to do.
Yes.
With a knife.
Okay. Anyway, the turkey was great. The shoe fly pie was excellent, and everything else that went along with it, especially the company. I mentioned my sisters, 2 sisters visiting again, and my cousin and his wife from San Diego.
That's right here. Cousin come down. They just came down for the day?
Just for the day. They have that house, and they trust the animals.
It's not people, it's the animals.
Yes. Are you ready?
We've got some. We need some.
Impressionist Rich Little, 83. Singer Gene Terrell of the Supreme, 77. John McVie, Fleetwood is 76. Actor Molele, 73. Actor Scott Jacoby, 60. Actor Jamie Rose is 62. Actor Scott Adsit is 56. Actor Kristen Bauer, 55. Actor Fasinelli is 48. Actor Tammy Lynn Mike, 41. Actor Maya Campbell, 45. Actor Jessica Bowman, 41. Actor Jessa Macho is 39. Doesn't she own a restaurant in the Valley?
Yeah.
Actor Aubrey Peoples is 28. Local birthdays. Let's celebrate 2 days. Happy birthday, Barbara Freire, Richard Mallet, Jelena Jordan, Boland, Vicky Keating, Ramona Contreras, Mel Edgman, Dinah Cortez Jones, Richard Rivas, Kaylee Hawk, and Art Gamboa. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, so it's Black Friday. Are you heading out and going to fight the crowds? Though I don't think the crowds are quite what they used to be.
It certainly does. I haven't been out, per se, this morning to see how things look, but I think it was quieter.
Okay. And in the news that you may not be aware of, Rolls-Royce's all-electric airplane smashed the airspeed record at 387.4 miles an hour. I mean, it was a record for all electric.
Wow.
Probably could have gone faster, but the extension cord broke.
All of a sudden it went, and that was
Yes.
that. Plane hit the ground, and oh well.
Yeah. Anyway, they're working on that, and I think I mentioned to you there's a new hotel resort being built in Las Vegas with an all-moon theme.
An all-moon?
Yeah.
As in moon over Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
But, only like that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Anyway, so what do you... No, okay, you said somebody else do the cooking, so you don't have any leftover turkey, do you?
Well, yeah, you could take home what you, didn't eat.
Okay.
So we did some of that.
Okay.
And but we let the other people do the dishwashing, and of course they didn't have to worry about the handling of knives or anything.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
Okay, but you didn't have shoe fly pie, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, I did not. I've tried to think of what shoe fly pie reminds me of out here.
More of a coffee cake type.
Yeah,
thing.
Coffee cake would be. That's a good comparison.
Anyway.
Coffee with a fly, yes. Okay.
Exactly, and the fly doesn't drink too much.
Not too much.
No. Okay, are you ready for news?
News we have coming up, a stolen travel trailer.
No, it's a utility trailer.
Okay, it is.
Yes.
It's a utility.
Okay, and a fire.
Yep, got a fire way up north.
Okay. It's a look at World and California news headlines to begin with, and it is brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your Hereford specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
CBS News special report. Wall Street's opening bell may as well have been an alarm bell, with the market plunging hundreds of points after news of a new COVID strain in South Africa. Analyst Michael Farr says this is no time to panic.
You'll get a real sense of how the market's going to price this new variant next week when all of the senior pros return from the Thanksgiving holiday and volumes return to normal.
Yeah, this is an abbreviated day of trading. Epidemiologist Dr. Ben Cowling is with the University of Hong Kong School of Public Health.
The chances are that this virus has traveled to many other parts of the world, and maybe those other places haven't yet realized it or haven't yet recognized it.
CBS's Deborah Pata is in Johannesburg, South Africa.
South African scientists are now working around the clock to determine just how bad this new variant is. Lab results are still a few weeks away.
Right now, the Dow is down nearly 900 points. CBS News Special Report. I'm Peter King.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. More than 100 firefighters responded to a huge fire at a commercial building in Los Angeles last night. Fire Captain Cody Weirder says it was the second fire in the building this week.
At this point, there's a lot of factors that go into play. That why are we here again Thanksgiving night? So with our investigators on scene, they're going to be able to start to determine what the circumstances were surrounding this fire.
The roof collapsed over an 80,000 square foot building. In Redlands, authorities discovered thousands of marijuana plants this week in an illegal grow operation after one of the buildings caught fire. Two other buildings had more than 11,000 marijuana plants inside. Finally, shoppers are heading out this morning in search of Black Friday deals. This woman started last night at the Citadel outlets in Commerce.
I am the Black Friday queen. Ask anybody who knows me. I am like, let's go. I need my crew with me, and we're out.
Many retailers opted not to open on Thanksgiving and instead are offering extended shopping hours today. Steve Clausen, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales for service, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. You want to beat the Black Friday crowds? You want to go someplace where you're treated right and you walk away happy? Then head to the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Great way to spend part of your day today. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Great gifts for everyone on your list. And of course, the Peanut Patch will ship your selection anywhere in the world. The Peanut Patch. Well, you can visit them in Yuma. If you're leaving the Imperial Valley, head east. Take Avenue 3E from Interstate 8. Go south past MCAS, and then hit County East 13th Street in Yuma, turn left, and about a little bit over a mile, you'll find the Peanut Patch. Great place to spend the day. They've got homemade chocolates, all sorts of great chocolates, English toffee, pecan turtles. I'm just hungry thinking about it. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Check them out online. peanutpatch.com. Page one of the local news is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, the California Highway Patrol maximum enforcement period is now in effect. George Gale explains.
The Thanksgiving Day holiday is a 4-day weekend for the California Highway Patrol. It began Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. They went into their maximum enforcement period. That is when the California Highway Patrol's holiday enforcement program begins, in which as many officers as available are assigned to patrol the roadways. Maximum enforcement period ends at 11:59 Sunday night. Patrolling officers are on the lookout for all unsafe driving practices, including seatbelt violations, speeding, distracted driving, and signs of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs. They say Thanksgiving weekend is traditionally one of the busiest travel times of the year. For that reason, CHP is asking motorists to take extra care. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
2 people were detained following a Wednesday stabbing in El Centro. El Centro police responded to the report of a stabbing in the 100 block of West Orange shortly before noon on Wednesday. On arrival, officers found a victim who had been stabbed in the abdomen. El Centro Fire and AMR ambulance responded to the scene to to provide aid to the victim and who was reportedly not breathing. 2 suspects were identified, and police were able to take them into custody after they briefly hid in a house. The incident remains under investigation. No updated report has been given on the man who had been stabbed. KXO News Time 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
The Imperial County Fire Department and Office of Emergency Services is currently engaged in a 3-alarm vegetation fire located in the community of Hot Mineral Spa, just northeast of the township of Bombay Beach. The fire is estimated to have consumed over 160 acres and is concentrated in a wash that runs north and south, and currently is being wind-driven south away from the trailer park. Currently, there is no call for an evacuation of the 800 estimated residents in the trailer park community. Crews are on the scene conducting a defensive approach and allowing the fire to move south away from the structures. The Imperial County, City of Brawley, City of Calipatria, City of Westmoreland, Centro, Holtville, all are involved. The fire is under investigation at this time. We ask that you avoid the area if you reside in the community. Please follow instructions from the authorities. A utility trailer was reportedly stolen from the parking lot of the Imperial Valley Mall. El Centro police responded to the mall shortly before midnight on Wednesday after mall security officers reported a trailer parked on the east side of the shopping center was hooked up to a black pickup truck and driven away. The trailer was left near Fitzer Road, and the 2 suspects in the pickup continued on to a residence in Heber. Mall security recovered the trailer, and El Centro police are continuing the investigation. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Do you have dry, damaged hair? Try Pantene Daily Moisture Renewal Conditioner. The color-safe formula with Provi nutrients repairs damaged hair without weighing it down. Repair damaged hair with Pantene.
Hello, this is Discover, and we take customer service very seriously. We know that if you have a question or concern about your credit card, that's a serious matter, and you need to talk to a real person about it. So we offer around-the-clock access to seriously talented representatives in the USA. Again, it's a serious endeavor. The only funny thing about it is Bob. If you call us and Bob answers, you're in for a treat. Get 100% U.S.-based customer service and talk to a real person day or night. Discover. Exceptionally common sense.
If you're with Verizon, AT&T, or T-Mobile, you're paying too much. Switching to Pure Talk saves the average family over $800 a year. Just dial pound 250 and say Jill 50 to save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250, say Jill 50.
It's page 2 of the local news. The weather. It's brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for answers to your questions about health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage.
Continuing with more local news, a 50-year-old woman reportedly missing since November the 9th has been found. That was as of this Tuesday morning. The news was not good. The 50-year-old Sandra Escobedo of El Centro had been missing since November the 9th. Tuesday morning, a resident of North El Centro went to check on an abandoned vehicle he was using for storage. Inside the vehicle, he found a body. El Centro police were called at 8:46 Tuesday morning, confirming a body had been located in the vehicle. The body was described only as severely decomposed. The county coroner's office responded to the scene and transported the body. They later said the body was identified as a 50-year-old Sandra Escobedo. They said it appears the woman had been dead for about 2 weeks. An autopsy is pending to determine a cause of death. An investigation is underway. In other local news, live stream blood drive. It's happening today. Here's more on that story.
It is being held at Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Hours are from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Appointments are recommended and can be made by calling Livestream at 800-879-4484 or at the website lstream.org. Also available at the community event will be a mini physicals, including blood pressure readings, a pulse, cholesterol levels, iron levels, and temperatures. Livestream blankets will be handed out while supplies last. Donors will be checked for COVID symptoms, and face coverings will be required. That blood drive is today, starting at 9 a.m. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
State Route 78 was closed for a time Wednesday afternoon. According to the California Highway Patrol, 3 vehicles involved in the accident south of Alverde. There were several injuries, including 3 children. The highway was blocked for nearly 2 hours while emergency crews worked to treat the injured and clear the wreckage. The accident remains under investigation. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurances.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says near normal temperatures will warm back above the seasonal average this weekend as high pressure builds back into the region. The Imperial and Yuma valleys may be within a few degrees of daily record highs early next week. Otherwise, dry conditions and mostly clear skies are expected through at least the middle of next week. 73 our high yesterday, 46 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 77. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 50. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest after midnight. Saturday, sunny with a high near 78. Light wind becoming north-northeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. It'll be sunny on Sunday with a high near 79. North wind about 5 miles an hour. 52 degrees downtown, 26% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news by West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, auto, and home insurance as well.
At Burgers and Beer, we want you to be happy, live happy, work happy. Most of all, we want you to celebrate whatever makes you happy at Burgers and Beer. Bring your friends, bring your family, and let's make time for a good time. All the drinks, all the food, and great service too. Everything you need is right here at Burgers and Beer. Burgers and Beer, the best burgers in town.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NFL football yesterday, the Raiders in overtime. Cowboys. Oh, so sorry, Jerry Jones. Yeah, here's a hanky. It was the Raiders 36, the Cowpokes 33. Meanwhile, the Bears beat the Lions, but then everybody beats the Lions. 16-14, Chicago on top. And the Bills over the Saints, 31-6. Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones made it clear he did not pin his team's 36-33 overtime loss to the Las Vegas Raiders on the officials. But he also made it clear he wasn't pleased that they affected the game. Yes, and the NFL, yeah, they listen to Jerry. Meanwhile, Matt Nagy let out a sigh of relief. Yeah, well, the Bears, with that 16-14 victory, yeah, well, Nagy may keep the job for another week.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Rick Pitino's Iona Gales became the first team in the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference's history to beat an AP Top 10 team. Yeah, the Gales upset number 10 Alabama 72-68 last night. Yeah, well, hey, you know, that was in basketball, not in football. And speaking of basketball, San Diego State, a convincing 73-56 victory over Georgetown yesterday. Coach Brian Dutcher recorded his 100th victory as head coach in just 132 games. The San Diego State Aztecs starting off the season with a good record and good prospects. Meanwhile, the 10-1 San Diego State Aztec football team will play Boise State at 9 o'clock this morning at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Big game for the Aztecs and the Mountain West Conference. And tonight at Grossmont High School, a neutral site for sure. Palo Verde's Yellow Jackets will meet the Mission Bay Buccaneers for the San Diego CIF Division 5 Championship. And again, that's tonight at Grossmont. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. By the Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ way down on opening markets. The U.S. markets were closed yesterday, but started off today with red all over the board. Meanwhile, okay, want some good news to go with that? I suppose. Oil right now down $8.20 a barrel. Gold is up $15.10 an ounce. Economists were already nervously watching a spike in COVID-19 infections in Europe. Some countries have introduced new restrictions to contain the spread, raising the prospect of reduced activity this winter at a time when inflation and supply chain woes were already clouding the outlook for growth. Meanwhile, new outbreaks in South Africa have also caution to the markets. And Amazon is facing strikes by warehouse workers and delivery drivers across Europe as its busiest weekend of the year begins. Labor unions in Germany, Italy, and France are calling for the company to pay its workers fairly and respect their right to join unions. The Dow off 940 points, S&P 500 down 96, the NASDAQ off 303 points, and we mentioned oil, down $8.27 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business, and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro, and if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 77, west wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear. Look for a low around 50, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest after midnight. Saturday, sunny with a high near 78, light wind becoming north-northeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. We have 52 degrees, 26%. Our relative humidity, wind out of the west 5 to 10 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. It may as well have been an alarm bell when Wall Street opened for trading this morning. The Dow took an immediate dive of more than 800 points and kept going after the news of a new COVID variant out of South Africa. Market analyst Michael Farr.
There are two things with this morning's volatility. The threat of a new, more viral COVID strain is making people worry about another shutdown. That shutdown has stocks reacting. The other thing we're seeing is a very light volume day here on a holiday Friday.
And it's an abbreviated trading day as well. Right now, the Dow is down about 920 points. The NASDAQ has lost about 300. CBS's Deborah Pata has more from Johannesburg.
South African scientists are now working around the clock to determine just how bad this new variant is. Lab results are still a few weeks away, but many countries are not waiting to find out, with several cancelling direct flights from South Africa overnight.
The World Health Organization's Maria Van Kerkhove says there is some good news in this.
It's good that they are being detected. It means that we have a system in place. And I do want to thank our colleagues in South Africa who are doing incredible genomic sequencing, doing incredible research.
Federal health regulators say an experimental COVID-19 pill is effective. They want more outside experts on risks for birth defects and other potential problems for pregnant women. Black Friday shopping can be a blood sport unless you get it done early, like these people in Plano, Texas.
I do it all year long. While I'm out and about and I see something for someone, I get it then while I can. And so when the holiday comes up, I'm ready to go.
More than half of it we've already done.
USA Today economic opportunity reporter Sharice Jones says the hottest gifts this year, pretty much the same as last year.
It's always the Xboxes, the Nintendos, all of those electronic items, the smartphones, the personal computers, but it's going to be a little bit harder to get them this year because the semiconductor chip, which is like the key component in all those gadgets and gizmos, is in short supply. So you might have to, rearrange your shopping plans this year.
Republican Senator Joni Ernst is leading the push on Capitol Hill to build a memorial on the National Mall to honor service members who fought in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
For now, the memorial is on hold. The foundation that will build it
can't start the design process without a location. And Senator Ernst, an Iraq War combat veteran, doesn't want to keep families waiting.
We want to make sure that we're able to honor those that have participated in our nation's most recent war while they are still with us.
This is CBS News.
Today, better nutrition and great taste are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. And that's healthy news for everyone. Only Eggland's Best.
I'm one of thousands of women with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that has spread to other parts of the body. I'm living in the moment and taking Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC as the first hormonal-based therapy.
In your moment, ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com.
Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
There is a statute of limitations on just how long those Thanksgiving leftovers should last.
Are they still okay to eat? The USDA says you've got until Monday to eat that turkey. You can also take the meat off the bone and throw it in an airtight bag in the freezer where it will last for up to 3 months. Don't freeze the green beans or they'll get gross. But if you do put them in the refrigerator, you've got another day or two to down them. Excessive mashed potatoes, they're good for up to a week, so eat away for several more days. And if you have leftover wine, well, never mind. There's no such thing. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
Canada is honoring one of its most accomplished authors with a new postage stamp. Margaret Atwood is the author of The Handmaid's Tale. She's pictured with her hand on her face, her eyes closed, and in the background, the words of one of her poems. Atwood's been writing for 6 decades. She's 82 and says she collected stamps as a kid. Peter King, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sounded a little taller on radio.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230